Hi everyone, let me first introduce myself. I am Sandeep and I am from West Bengal, Lodhia, and I have never been to any English medium school or I was never brought up at a home where everyone spoke English. No. Still, I am able to speak English, and if I can do that, if I have been able to do that, why you won't be able to do that too? And that's what I am going to tell you in this video. What are the things that are required or that could be done on a daily basis to improve your speaking skill? So the first thing that comes the thing that comes first is listening, because listening is related to speaking. And every language has four skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And listening is always related to speaking. The more you listen to things, the more you are able to get familiar with the pronunciation of those words, because it's not our native language, it's not our mother tongue, so we haven't have heard much this language ever since we are born. So that's the thing, we need to listen. The first thing is. The second thing is reading out text loud. And if you have any text, if you have any book, or if you have a newspaper, what you can do with that, you read them loud. If you do this at least for 15 or 20 minutes a day on a regular basis, you will see a difference. Trust me, you will see a difference, because when you pronounce the word, what happens? You listen to them. You are pronouncing the word, that means you are engaging with that word. You are engaging yourself with the pronunciation of that word, and at the same time you are also listening to it. So that's the thing. When you read it loud, read a text aloud, your mouth gets adjusted to the pronunciation of those words. And this thing also true with this thing, with this practice. Let me just tell you that our brain makes patterns. Okay, so whenever you learn anything new, there's a certain pattern created in our brain. So if you put this thing into practice, reading out loud, so your mouth will also get familiar with the pronunciation, and there will be a pattern created in your brain too. That would help you when you speak. And the next thing is making sentences in your head. Yes, this thing is quite talked about on social media, like how to think in English. Yes, thinking in English, like if you can speak, not speak, if you can make sentences in your head, I mean, small sentences, very simple sentences, if you can make, and if you do it on a regular basis, maybe you are doing something, you are at home, or maybe you are going somewhere, you're on the way, you look out of the bus and see many things happening, and if you try to describe them in your brain in English, that's how you will be able to make sentences in your head. Very simple sentences I'm talking about, not any complex or complicated ones. Just start with that, and then if you continue with that, you will see a change. And the final thing is about speaking. I mean, all these things are theoretical, but if we learn this thing on a theoretical level, we cannot speak. I mean, because it's the real thing of speaking has to be there. All the things, all the theoretical things we learn, they need to be put into practice. So speak as much as you can. If you have any friend who is also interested, you can talk to them, and make sure that you speak at least 10 to 15 minutes or half an hour a day. And if you continue doing this, you will see a change. You will definitely see a change in your speaking skill.